Hello again. Right now I'm going to show you the tutorial for I still don't really know the name for it. I don't really know if there is a name for it or whatnot. I don't know, I guess I'll call it spell it out, whatever. I'll show you the tutorial for that trick, which I did earlier. It's a very simple trick. You don't really need, there's no setup really at all for it. All you really need to do is, as you shuffle off the deck, like in most, or I shouldn't say most tricks, but in a fair amount of tricks, when you're squaring up the deck, you get the bottom card. And remember that card, 4 diamonds. Okay, so you square it up, have the spectator select the card however they want, like this, or dribble it, or slide it, doesn't matter. Go ahead and have them select a card, say right here. Okay. 7 of clubs. Alright. So let's leave that right there, and then you're going to make as many piles as you want. It doesn't really matter. You can make 3, 4, 7. I usually like to make it around 6 or so. I don't know why, I just do. So then what you have to do is you say, okay, you can put your card, or you put your card on top of any one of these little decks. Usually, most of the time, every time I've done it, they've never put it on top of this deck, which has the card that you need to remember on there, the 4 diamonds. They usually put it here, here, wherever. But if they do put it here, you need to cut the deck so that way their card, 7 of clubs, is on top of another one, and then you put right here the card you're remembering, the 4 diamonds, on top of their card. Right there. Because that's the whole point of the trick, is to get the 4 of diamonds on top of their card. Or I shouldn't say the 4 diamonds, but the card that you're remembering. So then you just, if they put it on top of this pile with the card you're remembering on bottom, you just cut it and then put this part on top. Most of the time that won't happen. So they put it right here, and then you just kind of, you don't want to go immediately and put this pack on top of the pack with their card, because that would look a little suspicious. So just kind of put all the other decks on first, and then you want to make sure that let's see, that their card right here is somewhere near the top. You don't want to have them be towards the bottom. You want to have it somewhere towards the top. So when you start dealing it like this, just say, I'm just going to start dealing this way to kind of mix up the deck a little bit more. And then once you see your card, you go to the next pile, and then you say, oh, okay, that's their card right there, 7 of clubs, and you remember that card. And you keep going like this, just for a little bit, and then you go to the next pile, and then you count in your head. Don't count out loud, otherwise it'll be very obvious what you're doing. But just count in your head, SEVENOFCLUBS, and then you stop and you go to the next pile. There's a possibility that you could end up messing up here, because sometimes they might end up talking to you and want you to answer. That's happened a few times to me. If that happens, just try your best. Usually they won't get too mad if you mess up, but just practice a lot. So yeah, and you just go like that. Again, it doesn't matter how many piles. And then what you do is you pick up this pile, the pile that you counted out 7 of clubs in, or whatever the card was. You pick this up, and then you pick this pile up, the pile that has their card in it. Oh, excuse me, their card in it, 7 of clubs on the bottom. And then you put it right there, right on the top, and then you put all these other packets on top of, or on the bottom of the deck. So then you say, okay, just a little showmanship, just be like, oh, was this your card? It wasn't. Oh, okay, well, deck set up so it'll spell out your card. So yours was, and then just say any random card you want. You're like, oh, yours was the Ace of Spades, right? A, C, E. And most of the time when I've done it, they just kind of went along with it. And so after I spell out like the first word, I always go, wait, that's your card, right? Otherwise they'll probably just let you go along with it, and they'll be like, oh no, that wasn't my card. So then you're like, oh, okay, my bad. So what was your card? And like 7 of clubs. You're like, oh, alright. SEVENOFCLUBS. Boom. Gets really good reception. Whenever I do it, my friends freak out. I kind of taught it to one of my friends. He still doesn't quite know how to do it right. but I did a really brief teaching of it, I guess you could say, because it was during class. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, that was, I guess, spell it out. I don't know. And I'll see you guys next time.